This is the Smoke Session, and I'm Blaze Stack Up.
I'm Mills.
This is the podcast where we talk about a little bit of anything we want, but sports, a little bit of cryptocurrency, hip hop, all that type shit. Yeah, man, we're here with the guy himself. We in Philly. I'll let him introduce himself to y'all though.
My name Yada, they call me Yada Bear, 215, follow me on the gram, clothes designer. You already know how we rockin', let's go.
And today we don't got our stuff on, I'm trying to keep it fresh because the weekend coming up, my bad, but
yeah.
And I gotta wear it, but that's something right there, that jacket, custom, I like that.
Custom jacket,
My brother's keeper.
Custom.
And around how much for something like that is right there?
It's hood, cause I got this up here, this hood I got West Coast, East Coast on it, you see it. I got Bishop in the back. I got Bishop, Tupac in the back of the trunk, so a hood like this, I run it probably like 85. Probably like 85. They go up to like 85 to 100.
And do you have anybody that helps you do the designs while you're doing it, or that's just all you?
This shit all me. All me, yo. Like day and night. All me. The ideas, the thoughts, where to place them at, the spray paint, pictures, the custom, the editing, all the pictures, all me.
All that handcraft and all that work. So at the end of the day, if y'all, want to spend so much money on, the Louis and everything, I'm not knocking, you feel me? But if you want to, give all these other designers all this money and you don't really know what they do or, what they doing with their money, and obviously ain't funding nothing you're doing. I'm just saying, at least, stop talking about supporting business and local business or even black business. And,
Small black
show
businesses.
love, because that's how I saw him. They were showing a lot of love in Philly, so, we're South Jersey, a little bit of New York, so, well, a lot of New York, but yeah. We showing love, so I hope y'all show love.
Definitely.
Don't knock that price, man, because he puts a lot of work in, you feel me? You know what I mean? So I like it. And I got a lot of shit myself, I'm not even gonna knock it, so.
Yes, sir. I got a lot of shirts. Got a couple sweatshirts. Actually, my last sweatshirt I wore was the AI joint, the Anti, all black, in Blaze's last video, Time. Go download that.
Yeah, go check that shit
Go
out
check
right
that
now.
out.
It's on the brand right now, coming to YouTube.
Yep.
But like you said, yeah, we got some shit. I got ski masks, everything, hoodies, shirts, like you said. So I seen pants.
And got more custom shit coming.
We doing everything, man. I'm about to do a pair of shoes one of these days soon too.
Oh shit.
Yeah. You can get on it before I do, because when I do it, the price might run up. Because I'm gonna make it look crazy.
Sachet.
Yeah, right. And what's the name of the boutique?
The store is Sydneyham Boutique, 1520 West Ontario. You can come down there. You can get anything made from embroidery to directed garment to vinyl to heat press. I'm on all that. So come down there and definitely. And plus if you bring your own gear, I gotta tell people, if you bring your own gear, like it's $10 to $20 off. So.
Alright, well then that's big too. So
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, instead of going to your local mall and get stuff done, come right here if you in Philly. And like I said, we from Jersey.
You never know who might pop up. You never know.
Right.
We had Kevin Gates, Mama Jones,
Oh yeah.
Lee
Young
Moss, King Iron, Benny, Conway, Freeway. It's a lot of people that popped up in that shop, man. Like,
I think I seen Ines in there too, right?
Shout out to Ines.
Shout out
Ines. He always pulling up, sliding through, showing love. So, yeah.
And shout out to everybody that been pulling up to the store, honestly, because he ain't
Oh,
lying, actually.
Johnny Mac. Shout out Johnny Mac, too. Johnny Mac be coming out there showing love, too. So, definitely.
That's the first 48.
Yeah, it's
Shout out
first
to Johnny
48.
Mac. I fuck with him on the gram now, thanks to you. So
Yeah.
I'm saying they was
Philly
for.
moving. We moving.
I seen Freeway in the mix too, so
Yeah.
not lying. So everybody show love, man. Like you said, pull up. And since we in Philly, we might as well ask him how you feel about the Sixers right now.
Ass.
I like his honesty.
Yes.
What's going on, man? Speaking
Yes.
where's it starting at? What's the problem?
We got old ass James. I ain't gonna say old ass James Harden because we probably around the same age, but he missed the burst. He ain't got that burst no more, man. And you gonna rely on Embiid a lot, man. That's that. You seen what Bucks did last night? That shit was crazy. Like everybody was in double figures, like on each team.
Yeah, Middleton was in the 20s.
Everybody, and then
Giannis had 40.
right. If you do come down to that, the thing that I think they missing is like a really elite defender. Like you can't have Embiid cover everybody. Danny Green can't cover nobody no more, and he can't shoot for shit.
That's the problem. He gonna cover somebody, but every time he's on the floor, he's wasting the time because he only get 9 points a game if he's lucky. You feel me? That's what he had last game. So you can't even cover the best guy because we need you to score too in this league. So
He horrible.
It's horrible right
now.
now.
And James Harden, I don't know. I think he's just off rhythm. I think he's dribbling too much. I think he need to get back to getting everybody in motion. Like just boom, boom, go, pass it, let the ball move around. Let Embiid have the ball a lot, and then let you spot up and shoot. Like just spot up and shoot. Okay.
But we all know that's not James' game. I mean, he need the ball in his hands. He need to
The
light
Sixers,
you up.
it's bad because they got a point guard. They gave up a point guard that moved without the ball. That's how Ben Simmons scored.
Right.
I'm happy you brought him up. Not to cut you off, but how you feel about that whole trade? Let's bring that in motion right
No,
now.
I'd have kept them. I'd have kept that whole trade now. The way you look at it now is bad because you gave up half of your. Like, if you want to trade for James or whatever, like, at least gave up draft picks. Or Danny Green or something like that. But don't give up your whole team, bro.
Right.
Because that's the biggest thing. You need a bench down the stretch. You know what I mean?
The
You had
Sixers-
Curry and you had Drummond. Drummond was playing his best ball, and now he goes to Brooklyn playing his best ball. So it's like same thing with Steph Curry. He's gonna get you
Drummond, you see
16
Drummond.
guaranteed off the bench. You feel what I'm saying?
I'm at 18 and 12, and like that's bad. I look at that because when if the Sixers got to run into them, bro, it's bad because they ain't got nobody that can stick Kyrie or KD, bro.
You're very right about the mismatches right there. Like it's a lot going on. It's
And if Ben Simmons decides to play,
Yeah.
he's going. If he decides to play, he's going. They probably put Kyrie back on Harden, but if he decides to play, he's going to shut Tobias Harris down.
And you know it's crazy because I know that's what it's going to be.
Oh yeah, Tobias.
And it's really about
And he ain't
Ben
gonna get-
Simmons. I mean, it's really about Ben Simmons really playing that offensive Ben Simmons. Go ahead and give us 25 all in the paint.
And that's
I don't
what
care,
the
but
Nets
do it.
do.
Right.
And
They,
if
they
he does
run
it
and
with
gun.
that team,
That's
you're
it.
very right. It's going to be a problem.
And then if he run and gun, it's bad.
And guess what?
Seth
They
only
ain't
had
gonna
11,
have no
but he can still
problem.
do his
Look, Ben ain't gonna have no problem kicking out on that dunk that y'all
They
thought he
don't
was gonna
want-
take. Cause
they-
KD gonna be spotting up in the
They
corner,
don't want
splashing.
you to
You
shoot.
know what I mean?
They ain't gonna want you to shoot. See, this is gonna be bad because when Maxie's sticking Kyrie, Ben can do a pick, and when they go, he can't go under the pick, so he gonna end up with Ben's on him on the post. It's bad, and then you want to
Mismatch.
no out, kick out.
And you know it's
Right.
crazy
Yeah.
because Ben, you know he going to cover. He going to be on the B all day.
Yeah.
And the thing is, a B is going to try to take it to him to drop his 30.
Yeah.
Ben going to try to drop at least his 20, but he's going to play in that paint. That's the
Yeah.
problem. There's nobody else that's going to go in that paint besides a B on the Philly team.
It's
Think
so-
about it. Who's
it's-
on that offense?
It's so bad because
But Ben will do both on the Brooklyn
what's the
team. You know
ball
what I mean?
on the Brooklyn? Brown, number 1 Brown.
Yeah,
That's his name.
you're right.
Bruce.
How they all move without the ball. You see how they move when KD got the ball and they just be moving like that, bro. Then move without the ball. It's gonna be bad because they're gonna be worried about KD so much and Kyrie.
Right.
They gonna be moving like this.
We gonna lead the nigga wide
He
open.
gonna do a backdoor oop on somebody.
Right,
Then
all
you know
day.
they gonna be flashing the whole
It's
time. Just
bad.
running the lane, like you said, it's not good.
It is bad.
And why not keep him moving? Because you don't want him running the spot up.
Yeah.
And now this is the thing though. I'm not gonna take full faith out of the Sixers. They just gotta really play basketball. Like Maxey, I did see Maxey. You said his name.
They do.
He can play, but he's not too consistent.
It's-
But them 27-point games he be dropping are the reason the Sixers pull them games off. But then I noticed when he drops 27, this is what makes it crazy. James Harden don't be having these 32s.
No.
Now everybody's upset and lost because James Harden and them lost. But now James Harden had 32 finally, and maybe Embiid didn't do it. But then don't forget, I don't know what Tobias Harris had.
They gotta
He had
get
22 last
All right,
night.
he had
They gotta
22.
get back to that pick
But
and
maybe
roll.
he has to get to 25 or maybe or 30 at times. If
Right.
Embiid has his 29. But we can't have all 20s and then Harden only gets his 32. But then also everybody else didn't have nothing at all.
You gotta
or seven.
sacrifice your game.
Just like Maxey had 7.
You gotta
Mhm.
sacrifice your game, bro.
This what I think.
It's just
I
about
think
really
Art
scoring.
gotta
And we
start.
only lost by 2 points.
Art gotta
So
start
imagine
dribbling.
Maxey really scored. Maxey was 3 for 11. So that's the real key. He
Yeah.
shot them shots, but he
He needs
missed
to come
them.
off the bench.
So you gotta
Everybody
be
ain't-
effective.
He got to come off the bench.
Maxey,
He got to come off the bench.
But Maxey might be what they need still on the offense right now.
But
do
they
need
have
Maxey.
no firepower.
You know what? They do need Maxey come off the bench and let the Bulls start. What's his name? Dials.
Dial, they been talking about,
Right,
yeah,
They
right.
let him start because they defense. If you gonna
Right,
keep Danny
right,
Green
right.
in there for a shooter, and you got Harden as a shooter, whatever, you got Embiid, you got Tobias Harris or whatever
Need a
still
defense.
score, but you need a defense. You need a defense, and they ain't got no defense.
And you're very right about that, and that's the key thing because you brought up Danny Green too. Danny Green, and you said that he has the defense but no offense. Thibault had 2 points last night. Danny Green had 9. So just going back to that, I like Thibault and them, but just how we were saying,
I
because
don't
I'm
need
agreeing
him.
with you.
I don't need
Right.
him to score. I need him.
You need him.
All right, you know
Right.
what?
But
you know what?
in the NBA
He
today,
going. Let Giannis do what he doing. Shut Milton down.
Right.
Or you know what? Milton going off. Milton ain't going off. Get on Drew Holiday. Because Drew Holiday was busting. Oh my God.
and see that's the dangerous thing. I think everybody in the NBA
That was
today,
the worst trade too.
Yeah, that's
That
what I
brings
give.
Sixers
yeah,
issue.
yeah. Got rid of
All
Chris.
Star. He made the All Star that year, and then you don't pay them. Yo,
We
dude.
do that. I mean, we do that a lot though. But it's like at the end of the day, it's like you got to score regardless. And if you really don't score, you're the weak link on the team these days. I mean, because a lot of even Jimmy Butler, great defensive player, but you know why Jimmy is great? Because he can score.
He can score.
Jimmy
Yes.
buckets. They don't
Yes.
call him Jimmy
Right,
Lockdown.
right.
They
Jimmy
call him Jimmy Nitz. They call him Jimmy buckets because the
I was
boy drop
at the
buckets.
game.
But
I was
at the
at the
same
game.
time, he'll lock you
Shout out
up.
Jimmy
Shout out to
Buckets,
Jimmy
man.
Buckets. And because
I
Philly
was
got
at
rid of
the
him
game.
too, so that
I
was
was
bad.
at the game. I'm a
But
Bulls
nah,
fan. I was
yeah.
at the game where you dropped a double nickel. When you dropped a nickel on the Sixers, bro. I was there when the ball was heckling them, bro. We was like mid seats, and he kept heckling.
Now, how
Jimmy.
did you feel when Jimmy was on your team?
Well, on the Bulls.
Oh yeah, now see, yeah, we'll get
Well,
to
the
that.
Bulls
All right,
and
my bad.
Sixers. I mean,
Sixers, 'cause I know
feel-
you, yeah. So we'll talk
But
about the
when
Bulls.
Jimmy was on the Sixers, bro, I was like, yo, this chip, this a chip, bro, cause his mentality, bro, like he can stick, like he don't care. He was picking up Kawhi, even though Kawhi was getting his buckets on him,
Mhm.
he was sticking him. Like it's like, all right, you doing your
He gonna limit all the extra ones
But
as much as possible, but he also gonna
Jimmy felt though they ain't had no leader, bro. He said it. Him and JJ Redick said it, and that was another piece the Sixers let go. Cause Redick coming off the bench shooting threes with Jimmy, like yo, they should have kept Jimmy, and they should have let Tobias Harris go. I'm gonna keep it a bean with
That's really what best
you. I'm
up.
gonna keep it a bean with you. Like
Yeah, Bias getting paid way too much.
I'm happy.
I'm gonna keep it a bean with you.
I'm happy you saying it on here because I think you said it enough.
Tobias is my guy. Don't get me wrong, Tobias.
So,
Bias,
because you said it, so I
My
now
guy,
you got to
but-
co-sign.
I
on
mean,
it,
I
'cause
feel
that's real.
I like Bias too, but
But it's the
Jimmy-
facts though. Maybe it is what it is. Y'all ain't just saying it. That
Jimmy
not no
is
hate.
a closer though. Jimmy
Said
a
that before.
closer.
Jimmy is a closer.
He's
We all know that.
Jimmy buckets.
They put a lot of faith in Tobias Harris is what I'm looking at with Philly. They got rid of B. They got rid of not B. They got rid of Ben Simmons. They got rid of Butler. They got
He's
rid
stupid.
of Seth. They got rid
They
of
always-
JJ Drummond. Everybody,
It's
but
the-
put a lot of money in this guy. Tobias
It's
Harris.
always the
is the 18 man.
Sixers organization, bro. Is behind, is upstairs, bro. Cause
That was who?
You
Daryl?
can't
I'm saying
tell
right
me.
now, Daryl Morey,
yeah, they so the thing about the Sixers, bro. And don't get me wrong, cause Iverson even said, shout out to AI, cause he even said it. He like the Sixers should have drafted Kobe. Like shit, like it's a lot of shit. And the Sixers, the thing about the Sixers organization, they be so hype about the flashy shit, like Markel's folk and Alonzo Ball. Remember that shit? Them two. But what about Tatum? Like they had Tatum right there, bro. Right
He wasn't
there,
high enough.
bro. they wasn't watching his games enough.
Right. Yep. Tatum was a monster.
They was not watching Tatum's
what's
games
crazy?
enough, man.
Shout out my man Luka. I know he out here doing it by himself. Somebody just shout him out, man. No stars, no nothing. Still out here getting buckets.
You got hold up. They got a nice squad though. Rick Bronson and that.
But let me ask you this though.
Them when he was
what star do he have?
Mill said it, man. They don't got the.
He had role players. That's what he got.
Since they let Porzingis go, look how they play, bro.
But I understand.
But
look how they play. They play. He ain't gotta do that pick and roll where he gotta bounce back around and dribble and then call for another pick and roll and bounce back around and try to get Porzingis open. He ain't gotta do that no more. He can boom, 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 dribble. Bronson, go ahead, do you. Bronson be going all like he got players that can just do
but the key
they
thing
was
is,
busting niggas' heads.
some teams, even in the NFL, a lot of leagues, they got the team that can just play good with just regular role players,
right?
And they play the part. Perfect example is the Heat. They got Jimmy. Don't get it wrong. And they got a lot of players.
I don't think Luka need a star, bro. Cause I think if you put another star swing, bro, it kind of slow his game down. But you see how he just run a whole team by himself, bro. He be having them.
Does this sound almost crazy when you look at when you talk about stars is a star like who they come to see is a lot of pressure. So at the end of the day, I'm almost looking at the Hornets. Like they almost might have more stars than the Dallas Mavericks. Like
look at CJ McCollum.
Y'all got stars, but y'all really don't have no super stars. Like we still got Miles Bridges is almost maybe about to be somebody you want to see, even maybe a Terry Rozier. Yeah. But who does the Hornets? I mean, not the Hornets. Who does the Mavericks really have that you would say that dude's a superstar now that Porzingis is gone? You got Luka. And who else?
But that's all you. For real, that's like.
And that's good. It shows Luka can play.
You need somebody like a Chris Milton, like to play a role like a Chris Milton, but a big man or whatever. But somebody to play.
But still can step it up.
Yeah, like someone that
you
like.
Put it in this
one. I just say
Aiden from the Suns.
That
would fit him.
Yeah,
that would fit him because you don't really need him to get a bucket, but he gonna get you 19 and 20.
Right. That's
you know, it's cutting blocks.
Just like what's the move? Even Capella.
Or what's
he gonna get hella boards. He gonna fight. But
this would be crazy, bro. If the Mavericks get this boy from Indiana, the center that shooting threes, what's his name? He injured now.
Not Sabonis, right?
No. He over there, but
he on the Kings.
That wouldn't fit because Sabonis he need to rock all like that sometimes. But
you said Indiana hurt.
He's hurt.
Not T.J. Warren, right?
No, not T.J. Warren. He's the center. He is center too.
Center. Oh, you talking about Miles Turner?
Miles Turner. There you go, Miles Turner. If he get a Miles Turner,
we was looking at Miles, but he didn't want to come to us.
He want to leave. He want to leave right now.
I think either his contract was up this year or it was up last year. But I think we've been looking at Miles, but I don't know if he want. He might want to leave now since things got rocky over there. But
and it's just crazy because
we'll take a Miles Turner just for his defense.
And I know I said it to you. I did say it to you before though about how I was saying with Luka. I said it's crazy because every time you watch Luka, his best seasons are when he has nobody.
Yeah, he got nobody.
Some people play okay like that. And I'm not knocking it. Even like perfect example. I know this is about to sound crazy to y'all, but Russell Westbrook. Russell Westbrook played by himself.
What about Harden?
When he played by himself, they was okay.
He don't really want to play.
They get people.
Westbrook really don't want to play for the Lakers, bro.
But see, I don't know. And this
why
is the only thing I want to
sign there?
He just need to because
he wanted to play. It's just now it's not working. It's like
if you look at the
and
league, league now, most players don't want to play in their home. They don't want to play in their home, bro.
They don't.
They rather want to play because since LeBron did it in Cleveland, bro, it's so much pressure to play in your home. Like to do it like
AD wanted to. He wanted to go to Chicago for that reason.
Yeah, like if he
wants to,
and
that would be dangerous.
If he go down,
he better go now.
That'd be beautiful with that team right now. Fuck it, let him be hurt. Yeah, fill him in with that team. Let them all load management together.
I mean, you might give up a couple of pieces.
Nah, I'm keeping all.
You ain't gonna give up Caruso.
I'm not getting rid of none.
You gonna have to give up. You gonna have to give up Vucevic.
Or they rebuild it,
or
and give up some draft picks.
That's how I'm saying. All the draft picks got to go in them bench niggas and money. And he needs to take a pay cut because he's so hurt and just do it for a year and just
Yeah.
get another ring, but they'll have a crazy team give Lonzo
They gonna ask for a
all
player.
of them take pay cuts.
They gonna ask for some players, bro. They gonna
Dog,
ask for
they
some
can be
players.
dangerous.
They're not gonna give up like.
But the Lakers
like-
ain't nobody's giving them
like-
AD for nothing.
Like,
You're
like
right.
Levine, Ball, DeRozan, Caruso, and that point guard, the rookie. They probably
White?
he gonna be in the trade. They gonna
Cody?
give up Cody White. They gonna
right.
give up Cody White. They gonna be like, look, you know, cause
Right.
he get buckets. That's
Right,
what
you
the
right.
Lakers
Nah,
need.
you right.
So they're gonna have to give up Cody White. You write 2 first-round picks.
Right.
It's definitely going to be like
What
2
about,
first-round, and then they gonna ask for Williams because he's a heat. They gonna need somebody to replace Dan Lowe to get buckets.
Sure.
So they gonna need that. But that's cool because AD's
It's gonna
big
replace
for
that.
them.
Yeah.
And
But you know, AD, he don't like playing in the center. He
And
like
that's the
playing power
dangerous,
forward.
and that's why I was
Yes.
thinking it'd be.
If you keep
And he
Vucevic
has
in
to
him,
learn to
it'll be
adapt
wild.
because you see every time he went to Lakers, he ends up playing the center. I don't
Yeah.
care what
I
he
don't
said.
think he likes
He
it.
don't know. He don't. He hates it.
He
You know
don't.
it. He announces that shit on TV,
He
so
don't
we
like
know.
it.
But and we all know. But
He
at the
don't
same
like it.
time, he does do it. But
because he a forward.
him on
Yeah.
that 5, I mean him on that 4 with Voyages or at the
Would be
5, they
dangerous.
would be the
That'd
best
be
team in
crazy.
the NBA right now. Like that'd be the most lit Chicago since Michael Jordan.
Oh
was there.
yeah.
And they be crazy right now.
Can't
Lonzo
with that.
Ball
They
and
will
them
win
people
it.
coming.
They will.
DeRozan
They
playing the
win
way
the
he's
chip.
playing right now.
They will win the chip.
DeRozan dropping 30 in the twos, no threes.
The DeRozan been like that since
No
Toronto.
threes.
Since Toronto, it's just
We
LeBron is a
just have to talk
kryptonite.
about. We just have to talk about one thing now
What up?
with DeRozan. I love him during the regular season, but I never see him in the playoffs.
You know what's crazy? And I'm not gonna knock.
I don't
you
never
because
see ball in the playoffs.
We
That
gonna
nigga
see.
go missing.
You know what's crazy? We gonna see because I'm not gonna knock you because I say 99% of players do that, and that's why I love how Kyrie kept it real and said the mental. Because you know that's all I talk about.
Yeah.
That mental is real. Everybody can't do that. That's why I love the mellow ball because you can't just come in the league and have everybody watching you. Like, yeah, you know what? We all on the team right now, but everybody watching Yada, they not paying me no mind. They don't care what I do. But Yada has the score, and people are putting money on him to score 20 that night, and this and that, and if not, they going in his comments talking about how much he sucks. But then he still outplays it, does good, like Kevin Durant to give you 40 a night every night, or even Embiid on a bad night. He did horrible and lost my girl's ticket by 2 points. Shout out to my girl, but still he had 29
He said 29
on a bad day.
on a bad day.
Other people 9,
But listen,
2, 3.
People be thinking that shit easy,
It's
bro. Them
not.
buckets is
That
not
shit's
easy.
real.
Bro.
On top of everybody
Bro,
watching
I
you.
played ball, bro. Them buckets, I played against like
You know,
back
like
in
come
the day,
on,
like
man.
John Solomon and Maurice Rice and them. Like, bro, them buckets is not easy to get, bro. They and plus back then, bro, they was hand checking you.
Oh, yeah.
Imagine if you KD going against LeBron James. All right, people can talk about LeBron D or whatever. Man, what? You scoring against LeBron James right now, dropping 30?
You can't guard. You can't.
Or you
guard
going
KD.
against KD
You
dropping
can't
30
guard.
that
You
night?
can't guard KD, bro.
Some of the players
And
is
the
crazy.
best way to get KD, bro, like I'm a fan of this sport, bro. The only way you can get KD, bro, is with hezzy moves, bro. If you a shooter and KD know you can shoot and you can dribble and do all them hezzies, you can catch KD.
Right.
He'll jump for that shit.
This
all
is what
the
I
time,
want to
bro.
watch too. You know who's effective too? This is the dangerous thing in the game, and that's why I shout out to Steph Curry. Even Steph too. He had 11,
Yeah.
but you know. But Steph Curry changed the game because that deep 3, you can't cover that too. Like if somebody wants to stand there, like as you know, we
Him
can
and-
chop you
him-
out. They
him-
did him.
him and
When Dame Lillard went crazy, he would just drop them deep Jones. Luka just come up straight from the half and just shoots it from there. LaMelo Ball, my nigga, he shoots it from his chest, but he shoots so far, he went crazy on the Nets. I don't know who was trying to cover him, but he went crazy on them. You feel me? So it's we in a league now where you can't cover
The
nobody.
league
You
changed.
got to outscore, and that's why Thibault going back to him. He can be great at D, but you gotta go because him and Danny gotta go as a package because that 11-point total together ain't gonna do nothing for us.
You gonna need see the East is packed, bro. The East is packed.
But you know what the East is packed with that's getting dangerous? And your team. We gonna talk about his team right now, the Chicago Bulls. And I'm not knocking it, I love that. And they got a dangerous team. They got people that's injured right now, like Lonzo Ball, another superstar that people want to come see him 24/7. He's still gonna give you 6 out of 9 for threes and 7 assists.
It's just
He
trying
don't
to
need
get
to
the
drop
chemistry.
20.
Zach
The
Levine.
New York,
Yeah.
that New York law is
Zach
hurting,
Levine
man.
be hitting clutch three. I mean, just clutch threes. Like,
Zach Levine still gotta get his feet wet. He gotta get used to it. Their chemistry, our chemistry just ain't flowing right now. It ain't
but you
gelling.
know what DeRozan says, and I love it because he says every time, shout out to Lonzo Ball. They gotta give him his flowers because that boy plays basketball, he plays defense. It's a chemistry. Just like me, you know, we can go out there, we gonna win.
Alonzo said
it's
you.
just a chemistry.
Alonzo put you
He
where
know-
you need to
You
be.
know what I'm saying? And he's scary. So when
Everybody
he out
say
there, you gotta
Alonzo
respect
is
him.
ass.
Nah.
Bro, he's like a smooth J Kid.
Mhm.
Like he's gonna put you where you need to be at, but he also gonna give you a bucket, like unexpected. Like you would think he's just like one of them laid back dudes, but Lonzo get busy.
Cause some people can pass the ball.
He need to bang on you.
I seen James Harden, he brings the ball up, but he passed that joint real far, but he ain't really running all the time. Lonzo Ball pushes the ball once he gets the rebound, and he gets the rebound. He gets about 8 to 9 boards a game, and then he'll just push it.
His IQ is crazy.
And then the way he passes, he can throw it all the way down the court. So think how dangerous he is. You feel me?
Him
Like,
and his brother IQ is crazy because they know, like when they grab the rebound, like say when someone want to shoot, like if you watch LaMelo Ball, bro, he plays street ball, bro. That's why I love him.
that's why I love it. Mil know.
He
That's
play
why I
like
love it.
us.
He plays
play like a
real
street
ball.
Cause when I watch people shoot, the first thing I do is I look where my players at, and I look at the court. And if they grab a rebound or I grab a rebound, the first thing I do is I run, and I already know what we gonna do. I already know where I'm gonna put the ball at, and that's what he do, bro. And when he shoot, and when they both shoot, they run after their own rebound. They run after their own miss.
Yep. And that's something, and you know who does that great too? Jello. Shout out to him. They need to get the Hornets, need to put him on the team too.
Hell yeah.
But Jello, I watched him, he'll just shoot a ball, miss it, come get
Y'all
the
bring
ball.
Isaiah, shout out to Isaiah too,
Yeah,
man. About time, bro.
Yeah, man, we gave him the
Sixers
the
retarded.
we gave him the contract to stay with us, you know what I mean, for
Sixers.
the rest of the season. Isaiah Thomas.
Sixers. Y'all had Isaiah Thomas right there.
You know
That's
who
a
else?
killer on the
You
bench,
said Jason Tatum. You've been mentioning him a lot. Isaiah
That's
Thomas
my
got
guy.
done dirty by Jason Tatum's team, the Celtics, man.
Oh, yeah.
That's gonna go down in history. And I'm just happy Isaiah's playing. So
They
yeah,
gonna
like
be
he said,
scary
shout out to
too.
IT, man.
Shout out to IT.
I hope we figured out, man, because we got a lot of pieces. I don't want to say we got too many guards in the league we got today. It's sad to say I like Plumlee, but we got to work something out, man.
Y'all need.
Because we had an effective center, and I like Plumlee. But if we can have an effective center with a mellow ball right now, I wouldn't even mind how many guards we have.
That's the spot that nobody can get.
You get what I'm saying?
They
Center's
all
hard.
can.
It's
Y'all all can
And the
shoot.
best ones is hurt, like ADs and shit.
Y'all need that Isaiah.
Center's
That,
hard
I ain't gonna
to
lie.
find,
Giving up.
That's what I'm scouting for now. All this other shit, everybody. You know what?
Yeah,
They got
yeah.
you know who's out there right now, but see, it's dangerous. Sharif O'Neal is out there, but he got a heart problem with him though. And it's like you gotta watch.
Shout out
how
to
much
y'all
money-
man, DeJuan Wagner too. Man.
Now that's what I'm about to say.
That's
That's another guard
that's,
coming.
I used to watch him play. That's
What you
my
talking
guy.
about? Our Dewan
Wagner
Dewan.
back in the day.
Cause I'm about to
Wagner.
say, with these draft
And
picks,
his
sooner or
son-
later,
his son
when is
nice.
Bronny and Wani gonna come in?
Yeah,
That's people I would
seen him
probably
win
be
that.
wanting to get. You know what I mean? On the Sixers or other people, I don't know. I mean, not Bronny maybe, but maybe DJ. You know what I mean? But now Bronny, his thing is with his dad. Whoever get that person is gonna get him. I do it for the money. But right now, with me trying to win as a Hornets, even the Bulls, we're not getting Bronny James. Nah, not right now.
If y'all get Bronny James,
It's
that'd
like-
be crazy. But I feel like
Hornets can't do
I
it.
see like I see him falling in like Orlando, which is not
You know,
bad.
it's funny they said that. I think I seen a picture of that.
Which
so.
is not bad, but
It's a nice place to go. Why not?
he might fall in Orlando. He might fall in Houston.
But the only thing about it is like,
But they got too many guards in Houston.
That's
They got too many guards, and they got some nice guards over there in Houston.
maybe somebody release on them guards for LeBron and another big man or some mix.
They want to get rid of
LeBron
Wall.
coming regardless.
They want to get rid of John Wall contract. I don't know why they holding Wall out. Like, y'all should just shout out to John Wall. John Wall, nice man. Always
I seen him
been
practicing not too
nice.
long ago.
Always been nice.
Tyson
And I don't
was
know
up.
why the Sixers ain't go after that either. I'd have tried to trade for that. I'd have paid
Maxie
for his
definitely come
contract.
off the bench.
Yeah.
John Wall,
I'd have paid for that
James.
contract. I'd have paid for it.
Hall,
You giving these niggas these nuts. You done gave Danny Green that nut ass contract.
That boy
Like,
terrible.
come on, man.
We need to stick to
Who
his
you
podcast. Shout out
think
Danny
this
Green.
year is going to win go to the championship? That's what we're gonna say on the East.
Gonna go to the championship.
On
I
the
want to
East?
say my Bulls
Let
on a
you-
surprise note. I want to say my Bulls on a surprise note. But I'm gonna be real with you, man. I'm gonna tell you like this: if Ben Simmons come back, if Ben Simmons come back, that's crazy, bro. That's scary. But I feel like Giannis, bro. Drew Holiday, bro. Like, I be watching how he just be closing shit down. That shit be crazy. And then
He moves his feet.
Yeah.
You feel me? Ball play defense.
Yeah. And I'm gonna be real with you, yo. This is gonna be some crazy. I got the Mavericks upsetting a couple motherfuckers in there, bro. In the playoffs, bro. I got the Mavericks, but I got the Suns, bro. They just gel. They not injured.
You know what I'm getting, and I'm
They
not.
gel like this. So it's the Bucks. It's looking like the Bucks and the Suns again, bro.
I like it, and because I know you was throwing a lot of teams in the mix, and the real reason is because it's a dangerous league this year. You said it best.
It is.
You said it's lit this year. It's crazy. And
It might be a diva ass NBA. Don't get me wrong. It might be some BH1 NBA shit,
but
but this should be.
some niggas be balling though. You feel me?
This should be. You gotta watch it.
Some of them be balling.
I
Though.
be
Durant
cheating,
be balling. You feel me?
Durant be talking shit.
My boy Melo be balling, and his boy Luca be balling, and the Bulls, DeRozan's out of control regardless. One shot,
he
1 3 a
fundamental
day,
too.
and he still give me 32.
He fundamental too.
But
That shit was crazy last night. You ain't watched DeRozan last night. Go watch that shit.
this playoffs might be one of the best playoffs in a long time,
Yeah,
man. It's
because-
not gonna be in a bubble. The fans is gonna be there. It's gonna be lit, and the teams are playing. Right
Cause
now.
then you got Durant and them. That's a one and done. That's like if they try to play to not play that one and done. But if they play that one and done, they play Giannis in the first round. Say if they get past that.
Now this is the thing. Did they ever have that one and done before? Was that
Nah.
always in the league?
No, they started that like
The year,
they
With the bubble, right?
It was.
And I'm happy you said
Shout
that.
out to Dame Lillard because he started this shit.
Nah, you wanna know why I'm happy you said
Dame
that?
said, "I'm not playing in no bubble for nothing, bro. Rap." So he like, I'm not playing in no bubble for nothing. Like I want to play at least to have a chance to compete in the playoffs. So they put the one in. They put the John in. Like I said, oh.
I learned
Yeah.
smart.
That's how they started it.
Yeah.
And I ain't like it at first, but I like it because it gives, and the Grizzlies was talking, the Grizzlies didn't like that shit. Really, you know
Nah, you
the
know
Grizzlies,
something
because
wrong.
John Morant was like, dog, we already in there, nah. But they like, nah, look, you got us in the, they ain't had a point like, dog, you got us in this bubble to play. I want to play, at least compete to play in the playoffs. And them niggas, that's when Dame was snapping, remember?
Nah, he was. That was when he was
He
going
was
on.
snapping, and that's when the Lakers ran the bubble. The Lakers ran the bubble.
And the crazy thing is, just because you see how they do, they also had Zion Williamson. And I remember that year.
He might leave.
He ended up not winning that game. But you remember I was talking about how bad they wanted the Pelicans to get in to see Zion go against the Lakers? They wanted to see that so bad. They gave them one free game. And they still lost. I was just talking to Jerome about that last night too. And I said, you know what they trying to do for the Lakers right now? That's why that shit's still in there. They want them to get in that play in. That's going to be huge on TV. And then if they get in, LeBron's back in. They're going to do anything.
Yeah.
They've been every game. I don't know what's going to happen, but they've been trying to damn near rig to get this nigga to get in. And they can't do it.
Yeah, they can't
Westbrook
do
and
it.
them are losing. So they're not even going to make the plan, but they trying. Because that's why they're playing. And that's why people like Memphis and them was like, nah.
And LeBron,
Because LeBron and them, we not going to let him sneak in. He
LeBron
lost
need
fair
to
and
play.
square.
He need to play.
But they want them to
he
little
need
balls
to
and all
chase.
these
I ain't gonna hold you.
teams just
LeBron
right
need
there.
to chase that record.
They need him to get
He
it.
need to
He
chase
got to
that
get that
record.
6. Cause that's the one. If he can get that 6, me personally, that's how I feel. He said it right there. LeBron.
Well,
that's
LeBron, how
how
many
he
rings
feel.
LeBron got?
He got 4. He need to go for the 6.
He
He
need
get them
5.
2.
First of all, I don't know why
He's
y'all
5.
putting LeBron over Kobe, bro. Like that just gotta stop.
And that's how I feel.
That
That's
just
not
gotta
gonna
stop,
happen.
bro. Like
We all
you
know.
don't
Yeah.
understand what Kobe had to go through, though. He had to fight Ray Allen, Paul Pierce, Kevin Garnett, Rondo.
He played Michael a couple times at least. Even though Mike probably won the ones he won, but still, he was playing in the league. So at the time, like, you had to figure out.
Yeah, keep that piano just like that.
Tommy Franco make it bang though.
I ain't got time for no greedy ass bitches gon' try to play me like I'm one of her exes. I'd rather trick on a stripper and triple this money on pints and send them to Texas. I don't be driving when I'm backing up, and this in a Tesla, ho, this a Lexus. They think I pay for my verify check like I pay for the name that hang on my necklace. Maybe tomorrow I'll give me a Phantom so I can go sit in the back of the back. If I don't get me just rings, it's Kobe, I bet you I'll finish with more than Shaq. My favorite two colors, green and black. Counting this money and weighing the pack. Me and Mayhem was like Jason and Zach. I bring them back and he kept it a stack. Me and my niggas be spending that cash and smoking that Cali, you know it's the truth. And I ain't paying for studio time, I just walk in my crib and I hop in the booth. Thotties get mad cause they watching my story and see my new bitch and they know that she cute. Fucking with her, she gon' fuck run a shoot. Then I got 3 in the back of the coupe. If it ain't pressure, I'm putting that out. You paying me cause you gon' get clout. Fuck it, I shoot and get punched in the mouth. Using my right, but I stay with the south. If it ain't Tommy, it's Calvin or Route. Just for my clothes, I need a new house. In VIP, I be rolling an ounce. Walking the party, I'm getting announced. Me and my niggas, we been in the trap. I can't fuck with you niggas, y'all niggas some pussies. Back in the day, I've been fucking up flips, but I paid it all back. I was only a rookie. Made my last play and I stopped getting front and then got my own shit and now look where it took me. Been through a lot and that shit never shook me. Block getting hot and the fish trying to cook me.
Say your IG one more time for him.
Yada Bear 215 and Yada Bear IG and Yada Bear on Facebook. So,
Make sure y'all follow. Y'all gonna see a lot of this flooding, so if you want one, man, DM me right now, DM him, and let's get it, man.